Memorising speeches and reading them are both bad ideas. Okay, then what are we supposed to do? Find out in this week's show. Welcome back to this weekly edition, every Friday, of the Japan Business Mastery Show. I'm your host, Dr. Greg Story, your corporate coaching and training guy, president of Dale Carnegie Training Japan, and best-selling author of Japan Sales Mastery and Japan Business Mastery. And my new book, Japan Presentations Mastery, will be released shortly. We are bringing the show to you from our studio in the High Performance Center in Akasaka in Minato-ku, the business center of Tokyo. We are talking about delivery skills rule in presenting. Before we get going, a quick word from our sponsor. If you want to become a fully competent and confident presenter, then do the High Impact Presentations course. We are all being judged when we speak, be it in the internal team meeting or in a public environment. Be it the big bosses, clients, or an industry audience, everyone is evaluating us. Don't blow it. Get the best training on the planet. Do the High Impact Presentations course now in either Japanese or English. Are you doing business with Japan? Do you really know how things work? Japan Business Mastery provides the answers. Do you have the right networks and know how to create them? Do you know how to get on the same wavelength with Japanese buyers? Do you know what being trustworthy looks like from the Japanese perspective? Japan Business Mastery is based on more than 30 years' experience in Japan and will become your go-to guide. Want to succeed in Japan? Buy Japan Business Mastery now. Welcome back. Okay, now it's time for the show. それでは行きましょう. So let's get going. The content was really great, and the way the words were put together was quite clever. Obviously, a tremendous amount of work had gone into this piece. The speaker had a previous professional journalistic background, and the careful selection of just the right vocabulary and the descriptive flourishes were excellent. The speech was a dud. It failed miserably because it was a written speech read to us. The next speaker just spoke. He wasn't such a fluent talker, sometimes stumbling over some of his words, occasionally stuttering, but he had everyone's attention because he was authentic. The issue here is, how should we reproduce the content we have designed? Do we have to remember it exactly, memorize it, so we can be faithful to our speech design and message? If it is a very short speech, you can try and memorize it, but these are usually very special occasions. Don't read it to us if you can avoid it. If it is a highly technical speech, something with gargantuan legal implications if you get it wrong, a life or death statement to the media or on behalf of your absent big boss, then you may have no choice. If so, then please use as much eye contact with your audience as possible. You can study the text such that you really know the content. You can read the first part of the sentence and then voice the last section while looking at your audience and still remain perfectly faithful to the sacred text. You can read the words and add in gestures to emphasize the message. You can stand straight and tall and project confidence, reliability, credibility, and trust, rather than hunching down over the microphone stand. You can have pauses to allow the audience to digest the key points. You can hit keywords for emphasis and can use voice modulation to bring the text alive. Do not have your head down, eyes glued to the text, and cut yourself off from your audience. Even better, read your audience, not the text. Observe if they are buying what you're saying. See if they are understanding the point. You don't have to memorize your talk or read it to us or read the slides to us. Please don't do that. You can have speaking points and talk to those points. For the vast majority of speeches, a conversational tone of talking to key points will work extremely well. If it is severely formal, and you have to either memorize it or read it, well, go ahead. However, if you don't have that type of caveat, then look at us, talk to us, engage with us. We will forgive any sins of grammar, pronunciation, or lack of speaking fluency in delivery. We will connect with you, and we will receive your message, and we will regard you highly as an authentic person who spoke from their heart, and we will remember you in a positive vein. I hope you enjoyed today's show, and so please subscribe on YouTube. Share it with your family, friends, and colleagues. Become a regular. Our website details are on screen now, enjapan.dalecarnegie.com. It's awesome value, so please check it out. We try to offer as much value as possible, so you might also enjoy our other shows. In fact, we are releasing content 6 days a week. For podcasts, Mondays for the Cutting Edge Japan Business Show, Tuesday for the Presentations Japan series, and every second Tuesday for the Business Touches in Share show, Wednesdays for the Sales Japan series, Thursdays for the Leadership Japan series, every second Thursday for the Business Pro Podcast show, Fridays for the Japan Business Mastery show, and Saturdays for Japan's top business interviews, wherever you get your podcast. Also, every second Thursday, we release the Business Pro Television show. Every Friday, the Japan Business Mastery show, and every Saturday, Japan's top business interviews on YouTube. We appreciate your support. Please let others know about it so they can benefit too. We want to make a contribution to helping people build their careers and businesses, and please join us in that endeavor. Onegai itashimasu. Please join me next week to master business here, because that is what we all want, isn't it? Japan Business Mastery.